I am so excited to be traveling to Helsinki, Finland this year, and I'm really excited to be part of the ICMA annual conference on May 22nd. But a day before the annual conference, on May 21st, 2014 in Helsinki, I will be conducting a 4-hour workshop that's all about building a killer email strategy in one afternoon. It's going to go from 1300 to 1800, that's military time. If you need the translation, you'll have to figure it out. But basically the goal of this session is to leave with a pitch-ready email content concept and then 10 leads that are likely to drive revenue for the content brand you're creating. If you have questions about this, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is adavis@monumentalshift. But the real opportunity here is to leave this session as one of the smartest and most effective publishers on the planet, let alone as part of the ICMA. And that's why I'm putting this together. So how does this actually work? From 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we're going to spend some time building a strategy. There's a 4-step simple process designed to hone in on a valuable audience and build a strategy for the content you're going to create. Then from 2 to about 3:30, we're going to get our creative thinking caps on and we're going to brainstorm some new ways. Each one of you is going to come up with a new content brand, and then from 3:30 to 4, we're actually going to pitch those concepts. Okay, that's the concept. So essentially it's a pretty easy workshop: strategy, creative, and then pitch, and somebody is going to win. So what are you going to leave with? You're going to leave with an 8-step secret formula to driving more revenue with less content. Okay, and that's where I'm going to bring my television expertise and insight into the play. Now we're also going to have a ready to execute concept, something you can actually go back and start to execute immediately after the event. So you'll leave with something concrete that's relevant to you. You'll leave with a content concept that has a smart hook. A smart hook is something that ensnares or entraps your audience, and that is going to be sticky and sociable and shareable, and that's what makes it popular and workable. And you're going to leave with an empathy statement, a real concrete way to understand the needs of the audience and how your content is going to fill that need. It's going to have a clear, concise, and differentiated call to action that's going to help you build an ever-growing and opt-in audience for the content you're creating. And finally, it's going to be a repeatable, proven content creation process. So this isn't a one-time deal. That 8-step secrets formula that I'm going to tell you about is something that you can implement when you get back from the ICMA in Finland. So if you're going to be successful with this, you have to start thinking like a television executive. And that's my background. I come out of the television and film world, and I'm here to show you that I think there's an opportunity that the television world has come to grips with, and one that the publishing world can embrace. Now just think about, in the United States, a network like the Discovery Network, okay, Discovery Channel. Now they have a network called the Discovery Network, but they also have a bunch of shows. For example, I love this show called Fast and Loud, which is a bunch of guys from Texas who renovate and reinvigorate cool cars, and then they flip them, they sell them. Okay, that's a really simple show concept. What about CNBC, a business television network? Now when CNBC first started, it was just news about what's happening in the market today. No, not anymore. There are a bunch of shows on CNBC that people tune into. They garner a valuable audience: Mad Money with Jim Cramer, or Futures Now, or Squawk Box in the morning. There's even some Power Lunch. They defined a time in which they want you to tune in and get some good content from them. And even in prime time, they've changed their programming to be much more entertainment driven. The Profit and Money Talks, and they've got these great documentaries called American Greed. Now the question in the magazine and the publishing world and the newspaper world is, what if your magazine or your newspaper is a television network? You've got to start asking yourself, where are your shows? And that's what we're going to talk about: building content brands that look more like television shows. So I'm excited to see you from 1 to 2 to do strategy work, from 2 to 3:30 to do some creative concepting, and then from 3:30 to 4 to pick a winner with the best pitched concept. And you will guaranteed leave this session as one of the most smartest and effective publishers on the planet, let alone as part of the ICMA. So I'll see you in Helsinki on May 21st for Build a Killer Email Strategy in one afternoon, and I can't wait to see you there.